The final outcome of the election is clear. The result for us is heartbreaking. But it's clear, the role of governing was not given to us. I have congratulated the winning party.
Thank you for believing that it can be done. Thank you for believing that we can change our fate. Thank you for believing that we, ourselves, the Hungarian people, write our own history. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Dear friends, the election result is not final yet, but it is understandable and clear. The election result is painful for us, but clear. The responsibility and possibility of governing was not given to us. I have congratulated the winner. I thank you all for the great work. Never before in any election campaign have so many of us worked together, and worked so much. You can see it. We managed to gather 2.5 million voters. 2.5 million people trusted us, today as well. Dear friends, what this election result means for the fate of the homeland and the nation, and what its deeper or higher meaning is, this we don't know. Only time will tell. But no matter how it turned out, we will also serve our country and the Hungarian nation from the opposition. The task that lies before us is clear. The weight of governance is not on our shoulders, so our job is to strengthen our communities. 2,500,000 voters trusted us. We want to give them this message. We will never let them down, and I don't even need to say, since we have been together for more than 30 years. We've lived difficult and easy, beautiful and sad years. But there is one thing everyone should know, here and in the whole country. We'll never give up. Never, never, never. We will never give up.
Thank you for believing that it can be done. Thank you for believing that we can change our fate. Thank you for believing that we, ourselves, the Hungarian people, write our own history. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Today, the Hungarian people said yes to Europe. They said yes to a free Hungary. They said yes to represent them, to help them, to put the country in order. Because this is a Hungarian government, the responsibility of the Hungarian government. I call on the outgoing Prime Minister to act as an executive government from today and not to make any decisions that would tie the hands of the next government, the Tisza government. Dear fellow countrymen from Fidesz, I know you are disappointed today. I know it's hard to live with defeat, especially a big and well-deserved defeat. I know that you are also maybe angry with us, maybe even with me personally, because being in the opposition is difficult. It is difficult to see politicians in power who are not loved. I know, it's difficult, but I, here today, Péter Magyar, promise you that I will also be your Prime Minister. I will be the Prime Minister of all Hungarian people, and I will work 24 hours a day, every day of the week, to heal the wounds, so that we can accept each other, even if we have different political views. I will represent you too. Dear compatriots, Hungarians, we did it. Tisza and Hungary won this election. Not a little, but a lot. Actually, very, very much. In the history of democratic Hungary, never before have so many people voted, and never before has a single party been given such a strong mandate as Tisza. Thank you for the approximately 3,300,000 votes with which you gave us a historic mandate today to govern. You gave us the authority to build a functioning and humane homeland for all of us, for every Hungarian. Tisza not only won this election, but all signs point to the fact that we will have a strong two-thirds majority in the new parliament. This is a mandate that will allow the transition to be as effective, peaceful, and smooth as possible. We thank all 3,300,000 people who voted for us with a grateful heart. Hungarians today said no to deception, to lies, to misdirection, and said no to betrayal. Dear friends, 2 years ago, a few people set out, and in the end, in the battle of David and Goliath, love triumphed. Because in the end, love always triumphs.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.